Yes, I can. I see boots. I see
Yeah.
everything. I'm of course I'm in my room right now, in my bedroom. So
Did you have a good day?
yes, we I went over a whole lot of things with what's going on with my eldership, as it were.
Hmm.
They're gonna give me my cape, and I'll get my scepter and my orb and all that good stuff like that. No,
Aw.
actually, no, actually, I will be an elder, and my term it's a 3-year term. So
Oh, okay.
I will be helping decide which direction our church is going in. And so, hello, Goza, how are you? Anyways, I'll be helping with that, and a lot of it will be on the worship end of the church because I'm already doing the service music and all that. So,
Oh, very nice.
we got a lot of things ironed up. So
Right.
it's gonna be an exciting day tomorrow, and Monday night will be my first session meeting, and I'll just basically sit back and listen and see what everybody else does from there.
Oh, how cool. Hi,
So what?
Goza.
So what's new down there in Florida?
Um, Nothing. Well, I just smashed my thumb.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Well, I ordered a new light. Hopefully it'll help with lighting in the back room, but like the tripod thing, like it just squeezed, like my thumb got stuck in there. Like it just went so quickly. I couldn't get my thumb out of it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I
What?
think I thought it was
Well,
broken.
like this is the one my girls got me. I mean, it's like a real low level thing here,
Hmm.
and of course it only opens up this far. Which
Right. Yeah,
so
exactly. But you can turn the head to make it whichever way you want it.
yeah, you can, but it's also
I have one just like that
here.
too.
Here's the tripod. It's not very sturdy.
I have some
Richard,
of those.
hello.
Richard.
I usurped your special guestedness today.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Rick. I mean, hi, Richard.
Yeah.
Richard and Goza. You had an accident outside your home?
Oh,
You have a concussion, Goza? Oh my goodness.
oh my. Goes yes. Oh, take care. Wow.
Oh, you poor thing.
So are you home now, or are you still at the hospital?
Wow. Do you guys all know who I have here with me?
No, they don't.
I didn't know if I should put your name in there or not.
I'll put my name. I don't care.
I don't care. Just do it.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm here with Rick.
Mr.
Hi, John.
Kansas.
Mr. Kansas,
Hello,
that's right.
John. That's
To-
right. Yeah.
Topeka. Hmm.
Yes.
Hi, John. Hi, Bodie. John,
Oh,
you
hello,
know
Bodie.
Bodie. Hi, Rick.
Hi, John.
It's so cool.
By the way, okay, to explain the shirt I have on, I don't know if you can get it on. Where it says Candlepin Bowling,
Uh-huh.
now the best kind. I'm trying to read it backwards in my thing here. The best kind of bowling. This was a gift from Tony Levesque. He is the guy who has the Candlepin channel that I moderate on Tuesdays and Fridays when I could. And as a thank you for being a moderator, he sent me this shirt.
Aw.
Oh, if you get a chance, his name is Tony Levesque. He spells it Tony, and his last name is Levesque. It's one of those French names where half the letters you don't pronounce, so because French names are like that. He started out. He was telling me he started out his channel doing Magic the Gathering cards, and he's a very good Magic the Gathering player. I've never played that, so I don't know how that is. But he's also a candlepin bowler, much as a lot of people in the Boston area are. And he started streaming his candlepins. I doom scrolled one day, found it, had a good time. And me being a 10-pin bowler in the past, and I do like a lot of forms of bowling. I latched on, and that's it.
Oh,
So,
nice.
hello, Jeff,
Hi, Jeff. I'm here with
and
Rick
no,
Topeka.
and I don't have any jigsaw puzzles or Legos in front of me. Although I do have this, which apparently I got at a flea market a couple years ago. It's sheet metal where you build trains.
Cool.
I might attempt that, although it looks scary. I'm mechanically inept, but we might give it a shot later. So,
Very cool.
oh, who mentioned the Penn and Teller Fool Me? That was Rick. It was you, Richard. I I don't ever get a chance to see them whenever it's on TV, but I've watched a lot of the YouTube clips, and I've been big fans of Penn and Teller since, well, geez, they were doing stuff back here in the mid to late '80s
Oh, yeah.
onward.
Hmm.
Yeah, they have been around. Hello, Paul Prince.
Hi, Pop Prince. Hi, Jeff Rubin. Richard.
Hi, Squirrel Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. You guys, I have Rick Topeka. Say hi to Rick.
Yeah, we need to hurry up before all the Kellys get here. There'll be so many Kellys here. We'll be like waist deep in Kellys here, and then we won't be able to move around.
I love it.
It's oh, I you would, yeah. Yeah.
I've always
So
been the oddball out with my name. My name was always just nobody else ever had my name, so this is so cool.
really, you never had that many Kellys on your
No,
channel, huh?
and my whole life,
That's
even growing up, I was the only one.
that's the funny thing about names, and I'm going to tell you a lot of boring stories today, and I'm going to bore everybody to tears.
Oh, we
But
love
that
it.
was when, but that was when we were deciding to name our first daughter. Um, this is mid 2000s, and everybody had the same names. Everybody was going goofy names, and all that. And we decided that we were going to name my older daughter Emily, and we named her basically after Suzanne Plachette's character Emily in the Bob Newhart show. It's like nobody names their child Emily. Nobody was named Emily in the school. Nobody really knew had a child named Emily. So okay, well, she'll be the only Emily. When there's like four other kids in her class just got me named Emily that year.
Yep.
It's like the name Emily like rose from the grave or something like that.
Yes,
All
that
of a
was a
sudden,
super popular name back then.
but it's like boom! It just happened. And I, as much as I admire Suzanne Plachette, I don't think that was what the resurgence of the Emilys were. So I must have missed something. But that's and then my younger daughter Megan. Well, I was working at a record store at the time, and there was this one goth girl came in. Her name was Megan, and it's like, oh, that's a neat name. So we didn't necessarily name her after this goth girl that came to the store. It's just that, oh, that's a name. So that's
Hmm.
how she got her name too. So
Nice.
oh yeah, Richard Pennant, oh Penn and Teller, good gravy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
those
I
those
always
two.
loved them.
Yeah.
You know who else I really likes? The Blue Man Group.
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh
just
well,
amazing.
they're a franchise now.
Yes, they are. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's like several Blue Man Blue Men's Group, Bluesmen, whatever the plural is.
Yep.
But there are several. But still, just making all those instruments out of PVC pipe and doing the whole rhythm thing is it's fantastic.
Hmm. Creative.
Elisa is a very beautiful name too.
That's your niece, Richard? Oh, really?
Uh-oh. Thank you for the Discord post, Richard. I got the notification, so
You have a niece called Alyssa. I smell somebody cooking. I smell like onions frying or something.
oh, onions.
You know how
I'll
onions
I'll
smell when
do
they
them.
cook? They smell so good.
Yes. Yeah, I love onions. I look at me. There's not a lot I don't like.
I don't
Hello,
really
Casey.
like onions. Hey, Casey. Hi, Kelly Squirrel, by the way. Kelly, I don't know if you heard me say hi. How's Kelly feeling? Casey, how are you tonight? I'm here with Rick, Mr. Kansas, Topeka. Say hello, everybody. Mm.
Kaya Charlemagne, huh?
So,
Or is that Kia?
what's going on with your team tomorrow?
Well, they're off tomorrow. They don't play till Monday night.
Oh, they play Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You said you'll be at work. That's right.
Well, no, actually, I won't be at work. I
Right.
will
You
be
then you
at my
said,
first session meeting,
yep.
and then luckily, hopefully I'll be in home. I'll be home in time to watch the game.
Right.
And
That's great. I
as dismal as the Steelers have been in the postseason for the past 10 years, they have not lost a Monday night game since 1991 or something like that,
mm,
or at least a home Monday night game. So that could be something. Or because it's the playoffs, it could be something totally different. They could, as we always say around here, screw the pooch. It's like I'm sure they'll be down like 35-3 at halftime. It's like, so
oh, you never know. You never know.
I kn- I know, but it's we talk. The big joke around Pittsburgh is the 9-8 Super Bowl. Where you know um Coach Tomlin has never had a losing record. He's always been at least 8-8 or 9-8 and 10-7. And then we get blown out in the first round, during the wild card playoffs or whatever. And then we end up getting like the number 19 or number 20 pick in the first round of the draft. So, we don't get like the big superstar number one, number two pick that which teams like the Jets would blow it on somebody. So wait,
Did
he chose Charlemagne because of a jazz singer as lead singer in a live drum and bass band called Electricity. Diane Charlemagne. Charlemagne, such a noble name.
that's a nice name.
I I made fun of a friend of mine growing up. Back when we're in our 20s, we always think we're all cool and all that. And she goes, "Well, when I have a daughter, I'm going to name her Brandy Alexander. Because you know I'm 23. I can drink now. Ooh, I'm going to name my daughter after a drink." Yeah, it's like, and of course, I would turn around and say, "Good, you have a son. You can name him Harvey Wallbanger." I mean, that's stupid.
So, what
Hi,
do you think
David
about like,
Kendall,
hey, David Kendall.
and hi, Jamie.
Hello, Richard. Hi, Solar Eclipse.
Hello, Solar. You're going to get a lot of gabbing out of me, and I'm going to apologize for that right up front. But I can't shut up. So
It's all good. We're here to get to
yeah.
talk to you and hang out. And
See what I look like. Yep, and all this long, luxurious hair and all that,
I did not
which
picture with you with long hair.
it's very long. Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, I was just it's part of my teenage rebellious phase, which hit 40 years too late. But no, it just got to a point. It's like my hair. I just I want to do something different, and this is very different. So
Do you like it?
yeah,
Well,
it's
then
great
that's all
during
that matters.
the winter. So you know,
Insulate your
during the
head.
summer I'm like, but during the winter it's like yeah. So
Do you put it in a ponytail in the summer?
oh yeah. Well, I do
Yeah.
that at work too because like where I would go into work where we would do stuff like that, it'd be cold. It'd be cold. It'd be cold. And all of a sudden, like a half hour later, everybody's sweating. So it's like, oh, pull it all back. And I haven't done the man bun yet. I'm not going to do the man bun. That's you know, a 60-year-old man with hair like this, and then all of a sudden I'm calling a man bun ridiculous. It's like pot kettle black. So, but I haven't figured out the man bun thing yet. So I just put it back in a ponytail.
Gotcha.
Oh, Gauzy, you from? Wait, yeah, you live in Birmingham. Cool, Richard. Where are you? You're in Salford, or you're? You say you're in
He,
Manchester, but you're
he,
near Salford, aren't you?
yeah. Ozzy Osbourne vibes. There you go.
Hmm. If I had it all spiked up, like back in the '80s.
Oh my God, remember that?
Sharon, Sharon. I got to see clips of his last concert. I mean, yeah, he was sitting on stuff. It was nice to have him. It was, it's a shame to lose Ozzy, but he had that chance to go out like he did, and
Yeah, that is that.
that was
I agree.
fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. Hi, Kelly Heard. Hi, Kelly Kelly.
Hi, Kelly Hurd.
Hello, Kelly Heard.
Yes, it's me, Rick,
Hi, y'all.
and I know what everybody's saying. That's what it looks like, huh? So it's okay.
Good evening, Mr. Green. Hi, Kelly. I'm here with Rick Topeka.
Hi, Kelly.
I heard my man Josh got a 4 year on the Chicago Bulls. Oh, nice, David. So, how did you spend your day off today, Rick?
Okay, well, after I met with my preacher, I went over and got my hair colored, and then and basically I went home and basically cleaned off a space on this desk in my bedroom so I could do this in case I do anything, or as we say in Western Pennsylvania, read up. That's red, REDD, or however you like. Whenever there's a lot of things, I always mention the word yins for people, Western Pennsylvania. Well, we have a
Hmm.
whole bunch of other words too. We don't call rubber bands. We call them gum bands,
Gum
and
bands.
then gum bands. Yeah, and then we don't clean up. We red up. Actually, I think that might be an old Scottish thing. So
Oh,
Um, like red for ready. We need to ready this place up because company's coming over. Hey, you guys need to red up. We got company coming over and that. So that's how that comes. That's how that comes by around here. So
goes up. She's your naughty nurse. Aw,
goes, you got a naughty nurse. Yes.
Miss Jennifer. You guys are so
Easter
cute.
chocolates. Wait, Easter chocolates. It's January. Okay. Yeah,
They gotta be super duper fresh ones.
I'll say.
Hmm.
You know what, Richard? That's one thing we never called cigarettes those here in America.
Yeah, let's get rid of
We
that,
never
Richard.
have. Yeah, we never have.
Mm-mm. No,
I know. I
I've heard that though.
Yeah, I've heard it too, and I appreciate where you're going. But yeah, that's. I mean, basically, the United States and England are two countries separated by a common language. We have the same words for everything, but we use there's so many different things.
Yeah,
you know, like your biscuits and our cookies and your scones and our English muffins and your lifts and our elevators, your flats and our apartments, your lorries, our trucks. It's just one of these days we'll get it figured out.
we will. What's an upmarket supermarket? What is that? Go. So what is that?
Well, phone slipped. Here we
Phone flip?
Yeah, I have this
Oh,
little prop thing. I prop it up to like when I have my phone on in bed and go to sleep with it.
gotcha.
Yeah, and then so I'm just using that to prop this up if this will work.
Anything's better than having to hold it.
Oh, exactly. Yeah,
Mhm. My
I
auntie
would.
says Kelly.
So, so what's what's the what's the supermarket market goes? We won't know what it is, but I might recognize the name. I Waitrose. Hi,
Hi,
Peter.
Peter. And welcome back, Peter. Golda says yes, Richard. Wait, Rose?
I think I've heard of them. It would sort of be trying to think what an upscale supermarket like on our end.
Like a
I
Whole
over here in
Foods?
the states, maybe like a Whole Foods, yeah, or
Like a
like
Wegmans?
almost
Wegmans?
like the Wegmans. Yeah, yeah. I've never been to a Wegmans, but I've Wegmans always has like the neater stuff to it. So the stuff that you wouldn't get like at a oh no, you guys don't have Martins up in Buffalo. You have not Martins. You have Tops.
Tops.
You had Tops up there, I think.
Yeah, but Wegmans is way nicer than Tops.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what like Waitrose would be as opposed to Asda or
Gotcha.
anything else over there. And then you got the bottom line, which then you got like Lidl and to an extent Aldi, but Aldi's got some
Hmm.
good stuff.
I love Aldi. You never
You
know
got
what you'll
your
find at
driver's license
Aldi.
today.
You
Driver's
got your
license,
driver's
cool.
license? Wow.
Yeah, Peter Bruck, Peter Brucky. Did I pronounce that right?
Hi, Rick Reviews.
Hi, Rick.
Got too many Richards in here.
That's
Rick
right.
is.
We're trying to counterbalance the Kellys.
You should try Aldi's. Oh, you should, Kelly. I love it. Because you can get the regular groceries. It's not like 25 different items. You just get your groceries. But they also have all kinds of stuff that, like, you never know what they're going to have from season to season.
Here's the thing: Aldi produce. Their produce is always good,
Yes.
and they have their store brands of like a lot of the other things, like their own store brand cereal and their own store brand canned items and all that. And in many of those cases, it's the exact same factory that's making the Kellogg stuff is making the Aldi stuff, or the exact same factory that's making the Post stuff is making the Aldi stuff,
Yep.
or the Del Monte stuff. So a lot of it is similar. And then Aldi's will have something that they'll bring out like once every 6 months,
Yep.
like you sort of it's sort of like rotate like that, which is actually a great idea because it's like, oh my, banana walrus wafers. I would love try these, and you try them and you love them. So they're not going to stock banana walrus wafers all month because then all year because then people will be sick of them. So we're
Yep.
gonna bring them out for 2 weeks. We're gonna forget about it for 6 months, and then come July, oh, the banana walrus wafers are back. Ah, and that's how that works, and they're very successful at it.
Yep. Yep.
So,
I like them.
who all am I missing here?
Hi, Wise
Uh,
Warrior. And TC's here.
Hi TZ.
Green Bay
Let
football. My
me
husband's
do.
watching football. I thought
David's
he was
here. Yep.
watching San Diego. No.
The Rams
He
in
was,
Carolina.
yes, he was. That's what he was just watching. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. The Rams scored a touchdown under 2 minutes, and Carolina couldn't move back ball, so move it. So
Oh,
the Panthers gave a really good. They did they really they didn't make it a blowout. I think the Rams were favored by 10.5, and here they only won by 3. So they
oh
made
wow.
they made a good game out of it.
Nice.
So,
Hi, TZ. How are you, honey?
and then what's the other game tonight?
Well, he said Green Bay's on.
Oh, Green Bay, Chicago. Ooh, that'd be a
Oh,
fun one.
Chicago. Where's Brent? Brent must be watching that.
That could be.
Isn't Brent the Chicago fan? Yeah, he is, right?
Yes. Thank you for subscribing, Peter. By the way, this isn't on my channel, is it? This is only on your
Um,
channel.
yes, it's
If
only on
if
mine. Yep.
I was going to say, because if anybody is watching this on my channel, get off my channel, go over to Daisy's channel because I'm not monetized. No, I want. This is all Daisy's doing. Give her the props for all this. I'm just I'm just a special guest. Don't go to my channel. I mean, you can go to my channel if you want to, but and I actually I want, when some more of our regulars get here, I have my channel. All I have is trains, except for a building being torn down. And everybody's commenting on the building being torn down, which is funny. The only reason I shot that in the first place was one, because it was right across the alley from where I worked, and two, I was trying to get that onto our newspaper's Facebook site, but it took too long to render onto Facebook, so I just put it on my channel and made a link. And that's the funny thing is, it's like I got all these trains, but now everybody's like, "Here's this building being torn down." Ah, which it's fine. It's all right. So,
Yeah. You never know what people are gonna like, you know what I mean? It's some of those little shorts that I throw up every now and again, I'm like, no one's even gonna look at it, and they do really well. And then things I'm like, oh, this is really good. Nobody watches it, so
oh,
you
I
just never
know.
know.
That's I mean, that's what I mean with being, if I was going to become a full-fledged content creator, I'd be pulling my hair out, just trying to. And then with all this hair, it'd be like I'd be doing it for months. So, Vicky, this is Mr. Kansas. This is Rick Topeka.
Hi, Vicky. Yeah, that's the Brick Topeka.
Yeah.
Hi, Granny Paula. Hi, Paula.
Oh, Granny
California
Paula,
line
hi.
dancer. Paula. Go Birds. There she goes.
Right. And
The
pretty
New
soon,
York Giants suck as usual. I'm not holding my breath for next year. Don't mention those blue shirts in hockey. Oh, you guys are really. Mm,
is out there playing football, and I really like those outfits. They were great.
cool. Hi, Kim.
Who's that? KIMG. Hi. Is that Kim G? Hi. How you doing?
Kim's my sister's one of my sister's names. I have a sister, Kim.
Oh,
Hello,
I
Kim.
just have I have one sister. Her name is Darcy. She lives across town with her son-in-law. With her husband. Her husband's name is Rick as well. My
Oh,
dad's
geez.
name was Richard. My dad's name was Richard. So the whole Kelly thing that we have on the chat, whenever we get together for Thanksgiving or Christmas, we had two Ricks and a Richard. So we always made sure when some of them yelled something name, all three of us would yell what and frustrate them. So
Sounds like fun, though.
Richard, what? Well, we would all yell what? So because we have no imagination. So, oh, Cincy, hi, how you doing?
Hi, Cincy. Hi,
And
Tiny.
Tiny K, hi.
Hello, hello.
How's everybody doing tonight?
How is
Or
everybody?
or if I keep with my vernacular, hey, how you guys doing that?
Hi, Cincy.
If Pezzo gets on, Pezzo will understand me. He's a fellow Yinzer, so
Yes, he is. I love that. That is so funny.
yes.
Yeah, Puzzle's
And
great.
you guys were so upset when I was calling Frenchy Waldo Yinzer Waldo. You thought I was insulting the French. It's like, no, it's a shout out to my black and gold homies, I guess.
Yeah, that's all good.
Well, those that shirt he wears looked like those old Bumblebee throwback unis Pittsburgh wore 10 years ago, with the black and yellow strips going. Well, although I think they go up and down, they go across. Whatever they were hideous, but that's what it looked like.
Like 23, thanks.
Ex- Thanks, guys.
You're a little tender, so, Richard? I almost called you Slomo. You're all good, okay.
Ice skating, Richard. I could never do that. I roller skated a couple times and it weren't pretty. So,
How's the weather up there?
oh, Tiny Kane, loud roommates. Do you can you get some noise canceling headphones or anything?
Oh, Dolly, thank you for the floating heart.
Oh, Dolly, thank you.
Dolly. Oh, Kelly Hurt, thank you for the floating heart. Thank you, guys.
And Kelly,
I'm a skateboarder, says Richard.
I could swear you said something about ice skating one time too, Richard.
I'm a skateboarder.
Mm.
Going out and getting parm soon. Oh, David, going out for dinner. Nice. Chicken parm. That's my husband's favorite.
Oh,
Extra
Tiny,
pepperoni.
I'm really sorry to hear about your new roommates being loud and obnoxious like that. I mean, spending being in an apartment situation like that, the lower rent and all that really helps to have your roommates. But when they're loud like that, it drives you up a tree. I understand that.
Yeah. Do you have stuff like hanging on your walls to deaden the sound and stuff like that? Maybe put something, a roll thing along the bottom of the door to keep the noise out. Hang some, even blankets on the walls, something to like buffer it a little
Or
bit.
or better yet, what you do, you go out and you buy yourself an air horn. And, and then if it's the next door neighbors, go over, knock on the door. It's like, yes. And they might get the idea. So just launch at them.
Oh,
Oh boy, my phone. My hold on one second here.
okay. Yes. I love my iPhone. So.
iOS thing. It's like, oh, this is hideous. Why we change this? Why do we get comfortable with a certain way? This is what a this looks like, that looks like, it looks fine, looks fine. I don't change it. No,
Yep.
we're gonna go ahead and change it.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, we're gonna dim your screen every 3 seconds, and we're gonna have your battery drop 5% every minute. It's
Yep.
like, oh, there was one time one of my really old phones, and I it was like it was a six, I think, and I had it for a while, but you knew every time that you would update the OS, they would do something with the battery gauge to make it look like that. There was one time I had it in my car; it was charged the whole way up to 100%. Unplugged it, got out of my car, went in the house, went in the kitchen, opened my phone, 3%.
Ugh,
You can't tell me. I know you don't want me to use this iPhone 6 forever, but now you're going to tell me that for a walk from my car to my back door to my kitchen, I lost 97% of battery. So I knew what was going on with that. So,
wow. I don't know. Can't they make it, so that we don't have to plug our phones in 24/7?
oh, it probably is like that, but it's that whole thing where they used to call it planned obsolescence because okay, your parents had a toaster. How long did that toaster last? 40,
Forever.
45 years? Exactly. They had a can opener, lasted 50 years, okay? I mean, of course, back then you're paying the equivalent of $200 for a toaster, but it lasted forever. Now you run out to Walmart, you pay 25 bucks for a toaster, lasts you maybe 6 months of that, and then all of a sudden, springs go flying out the slot and all that. So
Or they
it's
suck so bad, like one side of your toast gets toasted, the other side doesn't.
right. Because they have the heating elements are all stupid, or the heating elements warm up on top instead of down below, or whatever it was, and this gets warmed up, but that doesn't get warmed up. So now you've got half toast, half regular bread. So then you got to put the whole thing in upside down, retoast it again, and next thing you know, it's a brick. Kelly Hurt obsolescence. That's exactly what it was.
Wow. Hey, Vicky, by
Actually,
the way.
David, you said it was probably your charger. It might be that, but it was also a very old phone, and I'm sure it was trying to find some way to tell me, "Hey, go out and buy a new phone. You had this one too long."
That's what they want. Yep.
Well, I mean, yeah, Kelly, you're an Apple user, and like even the Apple OSs on the iMacs and all that, you could they keep updating uh, uh, Google Chrome or any of the other or Safari or whatever. If you don't have the newer computers, then you can only get so far whenever you're searching on the web, or a lot of your websites won't be compatible. Like if you're still back using 10.6 or 10.8, you can't go to some websites that because they try to say, oh, you must have at least 10.13.10 or 10.16 like that. So they make sure that you have to continuously spend money to upgrade.
Mhm. Yep. That's it. Hi, pumpkin. What's new and exciting? Did Rick
No, I didn't.
freeze?
No, no, no. I was
No,
scrolling. Yeah,
he's there.
I was scrolling. Yeah, no, no. I have this long hair. I'm not gonna get cold. Yeah. No, I was going through the chat because I was too busy yapping away that I wasn't reading what was going on.
He's seeing who's
And
here.
yeah, because I know it's basically going to be me yapping for 2 hours, and you guys are going to get sick up and fed. Not sick and fed up, sick up and fed. That's another Western Pennsylvania. Sick up and fed. Yeah, we say a lot of funny things in the Pittsburgh area.
I
So,
did not know that.
oh yeah. Oh, well, I told you, but yeah, you learned about Gumban and Red Up and all that. And bologna is not called bologna; it's called jumbo. It's jumbo bologna. So, yeah, get down, Johnny. Go get a pound of jumbo and that. And we like to we like to add the phrase "and that" at the end of our sentences, but we don't say "and that." We say "and that."
Got it.
Yeah. Hey, You gonna watch Steelers and that? Yeah. Pittsburghers, Kelly. Pittsburghers. Actually, Yinzers. It's a
Yinzers?
lot easier to spell. Yeah, Yinzers is easier to spell than Pittsburghers, and
Pittsburghers.
it makes it sound less like a burger option at round robin. Oh, try the Pittsburgher. Yes, it comes with jumbo and coleslaw on it. So we just say Yinzer, and it's like, oh. Although if I'm a little bit east of Pittsburgh, closer to the mountains, and technically we are more yuns than yins. If you get more towards the city, it's yins, but out here it's yuns. But Yun's is so esoteric that nobody know. I mean, a handful of people know who Yinzers are. Nobody would know who a Yunzer is. So I just basically adapt the Yinzer. So
Hi, coffee cake.
Jeff, me silly? Yes, because you put a camera in front of me and a microphone in front of me. I'm not going to shut up for 2 hours until I go potty, which will probably be pretty close. Bish, you here? Coffee cake loving Bish. Hi,
Coffee
how you
cake.
doing?
I just had a
No,
coffee
I
cake.
don't say. I don't say sandwich. No. A lot of times we say sandwich. Sammich.
Sandwich. That's
Sandwich.
what we did too back home.
Sandwich. Yep.
Sandwiches.
Sandwich. Yeah.
Sammy, Sammy, Sammy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Sammy's Sammy as well. But we say sandwich and Sammy and
I'll be like, make me a buddy. All right, Richard. I don't know what that means. That's what I say
a
sandwiches, says
a
Kelly.
a buddy is okay. Richard. A buddy. A buddy is it butter and crisps sandwich?
Your
Oh,
Paw was from
Kelly,
Pennsylvania?
we're in Pennsylvania.
Where in Pennsylvania? My ex-husband lives in Pennsylvania.
No, like up northwest part of the state, or somewhere where since it's your ex, you probably don't really want to do.
Clearfield. You know where that
Oh,
is?
okay. Yeah, I know exactly where Clearfield is.
Yep,
Um,
it's
from
over
where I
there.
live, take 119 north up to Indiana, and then 286 through Clymer and through Cherry Tree, and then catch 219 Clearfield County. Yep.
Yeah, some place called like Houtsdale or something like that.
Okay, yeah, Houseville, that's in Clearfield County.
Yeah,
That is a catty corner county away from me.
that's
Did
okay.
you
That's
understand you
I
know what
do.
catty corner means, right? Yeah,
Yep.
that's not a Pennsylvania thing. That's a lazy American thing, catty corner. Okay, Richard, did I miss the buddy? Was that just butter on two pieces of bread? I thought okay, two slices of buttered bread with your favorite filling.
Like a grilled
Because I know
cheese.
what. Well, no, they'll do. Um, well, we would call them French fry sandwiches, but you guys call them chips, obviously. But they have chip sandwich where they butter the bread, they put French fries, make a sandwich like that. So Stabworthy here.
Yeah. Hi. I was just
Hi,
saying hi to
hi,
him.
busy lady.
Hi, busy lady. Hi, Worthy.
Just one Sue. Hi. We're
Just
talking
one
Pennsylvania.
Sue. How are you? Oh yeah, she's from Pennsylvania too. Yep.
Yep. She's over by the Capitol, I believe.
Yes.
Chip Buddy. Yes. Okay. A Chip Buddy. See, I know this much about UK life, and I knew a Chip Buddy. I actually knew that.
Fried potato sam. Wait a minute. What?
Yes, fried potato. You
I don't
slices
even know
of
what that
potatoes, you
is.
fry them up, make a sandwich. Oh yeah, I've
Wait.
actually had those.
Wait. What do you mean fried
Salt and
potato
vinegar
sandwich?
chips. Salt. You know what? I Utz makes a salt and pepper potato chip out of this world.
Salt and pepper. Ooh,
Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper potato chips are really good.
it sounds really good.
And I'm not a fan of Utz, but their salt and pepper chips are fantastic. No, if you really want a good potato chip, Gibbles.
Gibbles.
Gibbles because they fry them in lard, not in vegetable oil.
Oh,
They come out so crisp and light. They are so good.
they're in Lemoyne, raised in Harrisburg. Yep.
Okay. I know, Sue. I know you're somewhere near railroad tracks, and that's always good by me.
Yep. Making you hungry, worthy? We had leftover pizza for dinner from yesterday, but I had to run an
Okay,
errand
I
and
will.
stuff, so we're good.
I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
You got
So
it.
you can ignore the mess that's my room because it's really bad.
No worries.
Okay.
You don't care. Hi, everybody. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Sue. Mr. Worthy. David Kendall. Always good to see you. Coffee cake. I love chips in my sandwich. Gotta have the crunch. Susan Lemoyne. There you go. Jeff Rubin's still hanging out. Nice salt and vinegar chips for me. Thanks, says David. We grew up eating fried potato sandwiches. I want to know more about that. Kelly, what is excuse me. What is a fried potato sandwich? Sammy. Pizza is so good the next day. Yeah, it was good. Um, there's this local place that we go to. We love their pizza, and
I'm going to grab something here.
it was good. Railroad tracks all around me, says Sue.
Yep, she's on the main line, so I know where she is.
Yeah. How was everybody's day, huh? Welcome back.
And, I gave a shout out to Levesque, Tonyleves. You can ask him when he comes on because he comes on the channel as well. But this is
Oh,
where I got my Candlepin Bowling is the greatest former bowling shirt. He sent me this because he's a great guy.
oh,
Um, Somebody else I'm going to pimp real quick, and that's this gentleman right here, Junk Wax Sal. I'm also a member of his channel. He deals in sports cards, and he is a very fun watch. Like old baseball cards, old and like I actually won. I won this box full of unopened 1990 score football cards.
oh, wow, how nice.
Yeah. So I actually won. I actually have a set of 1990 upper deck cards. Now I collected baseball cards. My first year doing that was 1972, and my father and I, that was one of the big things we did. In fact, every during the in the 70s, every Easter in my Easter basket, along with all the candy and all that, he would get a box of baseball cards like this size, like he'd get from the vendor. He worked at a
Hmm.
grocery store. He worked at an A&P.
Oh,
I miss A&P. Yeah,
I remember
and
AMP. Hmm.
mhm. And we would sit there, we would open all the packs, go through all the players, chew all the bubble gum, we'd collect them, all that. And then, and this was before the hobby skyrocketed. And in the 80s, we were sort of getting out of it when everybody else was getting in on it. And it was like one of those things where people thought they could invest in baseball cards and then they could send their kids to college, you know. They did that 10 years later with Beanie Babies. Oh, I'm going to buy a bunch of Beanie Babies. And hi, Zoe. Yes, it's Rick Topeka. I'm sorry. Hi. But people thought they could buy a whole bunch of Beanie Babies and send their kids to college on that. No, they made trillions of them, and it's supply and demand. I mean, there may be a high demand on, but there's also an overwhelming supply. So they never achieved the money that they should have,
What
though.
they thought. Yep.
Yes, yes, Jeff, the bubble gum. Oh,
Oh, yeah, the bubble gum and the getting
the
them the
bubble gum.
cards.
The bubble gum. The bubble gum was just. I mean, my basket would have all my favorite candies. It would have the Reese's cups in there. It would have the Peeps. I love Peeps. I don't want to hear anybody say
Oh, you
anything bad
do?
about
Oh,
Peeps.
no.
Peeps. Peeps. Shout out to my Peeps. Anyways, I would have all this cool candy, but me and my dad, bubble gum, we got it. We recovered. But I eat the candy the next day anyways because I was on too much of a sugar high from 18 pieces of baseball card bubble gum. So okay.
Baseball card bubblegum, yep.
Yeah. Okay. And the certain cards, yeah, tops. Tops was the ones that they were the ones that existed from the mid 50s, and they took care. Then they basically bought out the Bauman in the 50s, and they existed throughout the 60s, throughout the 70s, and then the Fleer Gum Corporation, who basically invented bubble gum when they came out with Double Bubble, they tried to work their way into baseball cards. Finally, in 1981, the Fleer Company and the Don Russ Company. Hi, Share Bear. So Fleer and Don Russ put sets out along with Tops, and all three of them had gum. Tops decided to sue the other two, and basically the ended up is Fleer and Donruss could put cards out as well as Tops, but they couldn't put bubblegum in them. So Fleer would put team stickers in there, and Donruss would make these puzzle pieces of Hall of Fame baseball players. But then from the mid '80s on, that's when everybody was making baseball cards. What were we talking about before that? I don't feel like rewinding.
Don't worry about it. It's just always a
David,
fluid it's a fluid conversation always, don't
yeah,
worry about it.
David, thank you for David. Thank you. It would be more interesting if I actually made some notes and actually prepared what I was going to say. Right now, I'm just flying off the cuff, but that's sort of
No,
how that went along.
that's all that is, fly off the cuff.
Well, yeah. I
Me
mean,
too.
no, I'm telling you, you're putting a camera in front of me. I ain't gonna shut up. I can't. So no, no,
Sandwiches.
coffee, please. Coffee sandwiches.
Hi, Leanne.
SAMM sandwiches. Yeah. Hi, Leanne. Oh, Leanne, thank you for the great conversation. I know you're lying, but thank you anyways. I'm
Hi,
just going off the
resident.
rails here.
Hi, resident reverend.
Rev, hello, Rev.
How are
Where
you?
are we? Oh my God, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. I'm gonna run out of things to say. No, I'll never shut up.
We can go
So,
anytime you want to.
no, no, we're fine. We are fine. So,
Okay. Mm-mm. Hi, Riley Franklin.
hi, Riley. This is Rick
Re-
Topeka. How are you?
yeah, that's Rick.
Yes. She calls me Mr. Kansas.
Mr. Kansas, yes, I do.
Yes. Yes, because Topeka is the state capital of Kansas, and my name is Topeka because nobody on Ellis Island knew how to pronounce my actual ancestors' names. That's how we got that name.
Oh,
Seriously, no, we're still trying to track down what our proper Slovak Eastern European name. We think it might be Tupashevsky,
oh,
but
okay.
you got somebody who doesn't know how to speak English coming to America. You have somebody who works at Ellis Island,
Has
probably
no
sick up
idea.
and fed of his job. He's sick up and fed of his job. He's had a tough day. A whole bunch of people came in. He can't understand them, like they don't understand like that. And finally, he points to my great grandfather. You come here, and what's your name? He's like, huh? What's your name? And he'll probably say like, Tubashevsky, and he's like, okay, your name is Topeka. Topeka. Yeah, your name is Topeka, and we just named a city in Kansas after that. You go with it. What's a Kansas? Just get out of here. Fill us out and go. Go see the guy and get your physical. And that's why my name is Topeka.
Gotcha. Butter tart. Hi, butter
Mhm.
tart. North Carolina, Leanne.
Hello, Tart. How you doing?
Hi,
Oh, I
Becky.
saw that on the radar. Yeah.
Blizzard, really? Whoa. I, I'm gonna check right now. Oh, it's in the 40s where my kids live.
Oh yeah. I'm at
Oh,
Well,
they're
it's actually
expecting
50 where
sleet.
I am. Yeah.
Oh, even worse, they're expecting sleet.
We're gonna have rain, and then near the end of it, it might turn to flurries. But there's like a dry slot coming in, and then it's gonna cool down. And then there might be flurries in the morning, from what I was told.
Uh, well,
You have a copy of the immigration papers. Fantastic, Sue. We're, we're trying to track ours down. Hey, Big Tender, how you doing?
hi, Big Tender.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
My mother. What is it? Yeah, Jeff. It pretty much is. Yeah. Um, at that point, they probably had people who were sick of all these immigrants coming over and not being able to understand what they are. They were probably frustrated, and then you get slapped with a name. So that's exactly what happened. So
Right.
so we got Big Tender and we got Becky here. How you guys doing tonight? I'm not
Chuck,
frozen. I'm scrolling. So
watch Daisy. Oh, okay, Butter Tart. Resident Reverend dropped the link for, is it, oh, your post, Resident Reverend. I'll really check it out.
yes, check that out. Oh, that's cool. My Sue, my ex-wife, and her dad was really big into genealogy, and they are trying to link one ancestor to their family, linking it with the Mayflower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's yeah, and which is cool, and then even be going for that, the link that I mean, not the person they're trying to link it to. They have it set up to where they followed back to, I believe, the 1400s, sometime in Europe, to a boy who worked as a gardener at a castle, who basically ran away with the occupant's daughter slash princess. So it's one of those things where the princess and the commoner get together, you know, or like in Downton Abbey, when Sybil married what's his name, the driver.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can't marry the commoner, blah blah blah. Well, sort of like one of those things, which makes for great drama. Why can I not think of the guy's name in Downton Abbey? It's been that long since I've watched it. Oh, it used to be one of my favorite shows.
Oh, I never saw the show, but I saw the movies. The first two,
I
anyways.
I I need to see the movies. Yeah, I need to see the
Oh,
movies.
I love the first movie.
It's
I
it.
watched it on a plane.
Oh yeah.
The, the first time I
So
watched it on a plane. Yep.
so you watched the movie without watching the TV series before that. So
Yes, I
you were
had no
sort of
idea what it was going to be about. I just had heard that the movie was really good. So I was coming home from, I don't know, somewhere, and it was on. You could choose the movies. And so I watched it, and I watched it again like 2 weeks later. I loved it that much.
and you were able to discern all the characters and what their places
Hmm.
were in the household without having them see. That is good cinematography when you're basing a movie off of existing intellectual property, and specifically a TV show. And a lot of times people will watch the movie, it's like, well, I didn't know who these people were, so I really couldn't enjoy it. But you didn't know who they were and you loved it. You watched it again. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and since then I watched it again. I watched it a third time. Yeah, I like it that much. And
I
then I
know.
know there was a second. I think there was a third. I don't know if the third one ever came out, but
Yeah, the
um,
final chapter, it came out a few months ago.
that's
Jeff's
the one
on
I
there, I
didn't
think.
see then. Yeah. Now, but see, because you do know more about the characters and all that, you might not like the movie. You know,
Oh
you
no,
might
I would
already
love
have
it.
your
I
opinions. You
no,
know.
yeah, yeah, but no, but I have the opinions, but I loved everybody on that show,
Oh, it was super good.
even the evil ones. Luck, it 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 went a little bit deeper. I mean, basically, if you want to say it's a ripoff of Upstairs Downstairs, it sort of is, which was a British TV show in the '70s that PBS also ended up showing, during the '80s, and it was sort of like the life upstairs in the manor as opposed to life downstairs, or the people who live there, and then the help, which is what Downton Abbey sort of was. But Downton Abbey had the structure. They gave everybody a little more of a depth of character than Upstairs Downstairs. Upstairs Downstairs was very good as well too.
Mhm.
Okay, so hello everybody who just came in. I'm Rick Topeka. I haven't shut up for quite a while, but
Hi,
oh,
Lady
nice.
Sky.
Hi, Vicky. So
Butter tart.
yes, you. Whenever you see me, you can tell it's me. My mouth is open. So because that's how that works.
You guys are hilarious. I'm just making sure we didn't miss anybody. Lady Sky is here. I'm 12 away from 1100. Please help me out.
Tart, do you like the way Daisy did her hair tonight? Mm, mm. I was gonna go with the perm just for you, Tart.
Lady Sky, let me check with my other channel. You're gonna do a perm? You were
I
not.
don't know.
You were not.
Mm.
Lady Sky. Let me check.
I'll tell you what though. I mean, um, I can get all this front cut off. I could have one heck of a mullet going on.
That's true.
Yep.
I heard they're making a
So,
comeback.
yep. I had my mullet back in the '80s. Not only that, I had a permed mullet with a rat tail. I had the whole thing. I
You
had the
did.
whole thing. Thank you, Vicky. I just got it colored today just for this occasion, or else she'd be gray. One of my favorite British TV shows was Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister. That was one of my favorite ones. I loved. I also loved The Vicar of Dibley with Dawn French. I love Dawn French. Ab Fab was fantastic as well.
I don't know what all that is.
Oh, they're all British shows. Well, Faulty Towers. I mean that's basically that's the definitive British TV comedy. I've seen a couple episodes of Birds of a Feather. I also watched a little bit of Black Books as well. That was with the balding long haired guy, piano player, musician. I just totally forgot his name. Yes, the original Hitchhiker from 1983. Yes.
Oh, who was in
Oh,
that?
Hitchhiker was fantastic. I
Wasn't
didn't
that
like what.
who was in that movie?
Oh, that was well.
Was it Rutger Hauer? No,
In the recent movie
no, the old one.
of
Am I think? Am I thinking of the Hitchhiker? Am I thinking of a different movie? I must be thinking of a different movie.
no, this is yeah, no, yeah, this is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh no, that's I don't know about that one.
Yeah, no, no, that's if there's one thing we can give credit to the British for, it's surreal comedy, and it's a fun. Oh, Red Dwarf. Oh, now all these Britcoms are coming on here. I'm like, oh, yeah, Red Dwarf is hilarious. Jeff, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for all the neat ideas for all the Britcoms.
Yeah, Jeff, thanks a lot for being here.
I never saw In Sickness and in Health. I'm trying to think what other. I know when Don French and Jennifer Saunders had the French and Saunders. Oh, bit of Fry and Laurie. Oh, that's if you want to be freaked out. If you watch House, you know the TV show House, the doctor with the lamp and he's always surly, blah blah blah. That actor's Hugh Laurie. He's actually British, and you need to watch his comedy stuff he did with Stephen Fry in the '80s. It is so much different from how how he acts now. I mean, he basically he was comedic genius. He really was. And to play a surly, grumpy American doctor with a limp, and here he was like one of the funny blokes from the '80s. That's actually very can't even think of the word. It's just incredible.
Nice.
Time Bandits. That was Terry Gilliam movie, wasn't it? Oh, Blackadder. Oh, good gravy. I okay. Kelly Hurt, Blackadder. Rowan Atkinson. People mostly know him as Mr. Bean, but Rowan Atkinson as a comedian is hilarious outside of his Mr. Bean persona. When he did the stuff with all the Blackadder series he did, and then he was in the Thin Blue Line, he was funny.
You still watch Time Bandits, Coffee Cake? Man versus Baby? You said no,
Uh,
it's just Kelly.
Rowan Atkinson. And the great thing is with Rowan Atkinson, he nobody pronounces the letter B like he does. Like they want to make sure that like, anytime he has like a character, there's a character named Bob, but he has to pronounce it Bob. It's like, and this is Bob. So he has he like overemphasizes the B in B. So and the way he does it is hilarious. So
Hi, Mego.
Bob, yeah, Kelly Hurd knows. Yep,
Kelly knows. Coffee Cake knows.
yeah.
Bring me my map, she says.
Uh-huh.
Sean Connery was in the Time Bandits, played a fireman and a ruler.
Migo, hi, Migo. I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I call her
Um,
Mego.
we're
I don't know.
we're we're glad to hear the news. So, and we're gonna keep praying for her at church. By the way, so
Very nice. Thank you for that. Time team, says Butter. Good evening, Mego. How are you and how is your grandma? Richard, how was your skate today with your friend? Baby steps, Butter Tart.
all right. I talked way too much. I gotta get myself something to drink. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
So, I gotta get something here. I'll be right back.
So how was everybody, huh? So we have Rick here, special guest, first time with us. There you go. Richard, she's doing really good, says Mago. Oh, Mago, that's great news. That is good news, Mago. I'm so glad to hear that. Richard was okay. I got a few tricks. I'm not the one I wanted, although I was close. Good, Richard. Good. Hi, coffee cake, says Mago. Coffee cake. Yeah, Richard, I'm so glad to hear that too. Yeah, you'll get it, Minty. Yeah, he'll get it. He will. I don't know what's gonna go on for tomorrow. I might do tea time from the beach because we have football at 1 o'clock tomorrow. If I don't go to the beach, I'd have to go right after football, man, as soon as it ends. David says, Rowan with the Jesus bit, you shall know me, remember me by John and Daniel. John Daniels, you say something like that? Hmm. I may go tomorrow too to see how the ankle feels and my shins after today. Oh, okay, Richard, good, good.
Oh, and Richard, you were asking what all I was doing today. I'm gonna show you what I did. Um, some of the girls in our church in high school and junior high, they've created like their own little choir or chorus thing, and they're taking contemporary Christian songs and they want to sing them in church. Always cool. And but me to play piano to it, which is always cool. So I would basically learn a song and then I'd make notes on how to play it. And the song that they're going to choose next is a song from Ann Wilson called Strong. So here are my notes on how to play. On top there is the main motif, da 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 da, and for it and the patterns that go on. For intro, first chorus, first chord, chorus, bridge, blah blah blah, and that's pretty much what I did. The last song they did, oh, and it's an F major. The last song they did was, I have that written down here. And they did When Hope Came Down, the Christmas version by Carrie Job. And then, so that whenever I play the song when the girls are singing. So,
Oh,
but that's what I was doing today.
I just realized you would probably be really good at Pictionary.
Yes and no.
You'd be better than
I
me.
could be a good guesser. I'm a horrible drawer.
I'm a
So,
horrible drawer.
uh, no, I understood some of the things that you like. I got your rainbow trout. I figured that out. You drew a rainbow. You drew a fish. I mean, I wouldn't even have thought of it. I'd be trying to like draw a fish and like draw stripes on it, and
Me
next thing you
too.
know, it's like, oh, it's a zebra fish. No,
Me too. But you know who
So
gave me the idea was Kelly Hurd. Kelly's like zip zip, and I'm like, I overthink it. I think overthink it, so I have to keep it simple. Rainbow fish, yes. Rainbow trout or whatever it was. Yep.
that's right.
Keep it simple. You like Jacksonville coffee cake? Thank you, Richard.
There's gonna be some good games on this week, and then there's a Steeler game. So
We need all the help and prayers we could get.
here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Yeah. Oh,
um,
we're-
my ex sister in law, who used to live where I told you my ex lives, she
yes.
passed away. She passed away a few years ago, but she lived in Pennsylvania. She lived in Buffalo, but she moved to Pennsylvania way back in the 80s. So she lived down there a long time, and she was a Steelers fan. She was a Bills fan, but she was also a Steelers fan. And she had all kinds of Steelers memorabilia, all kinds of it. I used to give her shit all the time about it, like, you're from Buffalo. What are you doing? And she said, "Well, I lived
Well,
down here longer than I lived in Buffalo." I'm like, "Well, that's true. You did."
yeah. Well, I tell you what, go to Erie. PA. It is the same distance for Erie, basically, to Buffalo, to Cleveland, and to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
You've got three. You're rooting for three different teams when you're in Erie. And it's funny because like that area when it comes to the football coverage on is eerie, or they can get the Browns game, they can get the Steelers game, they can get the Bills game. What's their territory? They're like right there in the middle. So,
Yep.
and then you would drive through there, you'd see people there with brown stuff in their yard, and then you'd see a terrible towel next thing, two doors down, you're seeing Bills fans breaking through folding tables. So but that it's just so concentrated in that area.
Yep. Yep. Because I had a camper down right on the Pennsylvania border, and I would go out on the weekends. And sure enough, I would pick up most times the Bills game out of Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Like, oh,
So
great, I get to watch a Bills game. Yay.
so you were down like near northeast, the
Yep.
town northeast.
Yep. Because my
I
camper
love.
was in Ripley. Do you know where Ripley is?
Yes, I do.
Right at the
Yes,
border of New York. Yep. That's where my camper was.
I love northeast. I've been to northeast PA quite a few times. The
Oh, it's so
wineries
beautiful.
there. Oh, that and the wineries there. Oh,
Yep.
I probably had. Oh, I can't. If it was trying to think which winery it was. Oh, the wines were so good there,
Yummy.
and until I stopped remembering, but that didn't stop me having wine that day. Well, it was the winery weekend, and they had a bus, and the bus was free. So you got on the bus, you went to all the wineries, so you weren't driving. So
Hmm.
why? So when you're not driving, so
Exactly.
oh, Kage, this is Rick Topeka. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Kage. Sorry, buddy. Hi, Notorious. Second stream. Yeah, I saw you.
Oh, hello,
Hi, Oh.
Notorious. How you guys doing? Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna put
guys
your
probably
name
been
right
on
up
here for
there.
about 10 minutes and wondering who this guy with the long hair who wouldn't shut up is. This is Rick Topeka. How you guys doing today? Yes.
Let's switch back over.
Hi, Puzzle Room. You look so familiar.
Mm. Oh, hey, everybody. I don't know who was at the park today. Well, I know some of the people were at the park, but like Kelly heard. But do you guys know the Basenjis? The Basenji Adventures. We ran into them at the park. Can you believe
Oh,
it?
cool.
I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
I've only seen them, on their YouTube channel. Um, I've never seen really what the parents look like, but I saw the dogs. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh my God, there's the Basenjis. It was so cool.
That's so
I
funny recognizing them from the dog.
Yeah, well, because they have two of them, and they're very unique looking dogs. And boy, are they beautiful.
Mhm.
They were
Hi,
beautiful.
Notorious.
Oh yes, I was gonna pin up my comment. There we go. Oh, good, Kelly. Yeah, they live in Fort Lauderdale. They're right down the road. The Basenjis. That's Kenny and Sherry. Kenny's the one that usually does the live streams, and the Basenji dogs. I mean, you'll see them in the videos. They're really nice people.
Hi, Caleb. How you doing?
No Legos tonight, Caleb. We're just having a little
Yeah.
relaxing evening tonight. That's all right,
Yeah.
Richard. I'm glad you
Yeah.
went out and had fun.
Hmm. Yeah, Caleb, we're not going to do Legos. You're going to watch a 60-year-old man lose his voice after 2 hours of yapping. That's all it's going to be. So we're going to see who winds down first, me or the stream. I'll probably go to bed, and just lay in bed for a couple hours, just yapping and talking to myself. Now, see, now this is why. Now I know why like Richard and Uncle and the collaborators, they got something to do. It's like we're doing puzzle, we're doing Legos, we're doing this. Well, why are you doing something? So you will just finally shut up for a change because I hasn't shut
No,
up
no,
yet.
no, 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 no. You're still standing, Richard. That's good. I did Kage just now. Richard. Uh, it is a cute dice tray. It is. I was watching you play your game earlier too. It's really cute, Kage. Stop something. You'd have to ask Kage. That's an Elton John song. Oh yes, yes, yes. Richard. Yep. Can't stop. There it is. Can't stop. It's called. You should join us for the game next Saturday. If I can, I will. A lot of times we overlap as far as our stream times. You know what I mean, Kage? I stop in whenever I can. Rick is cutting out for us. Can't hear him.
Oh, how about the? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh,
Are you Verizon?
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Remember,
now?
like, where's the beef? Remember that one?
Oh yeah,
Where's the beef?
I remember her name too. Her name was
Clara.
Clara Peller.
I remember
Yep.
Clara. Yeah, that's what I remember.
hmm Boy, she got more than 15 minutes of fame, didn't she?
She sure did.
I know, but well, God bless that old little old woman from getting
Yeah.
all that fame out of that. I mean, you imagine that poor woman was trying to make a living on Carter's pension and all that, and bigger mug. Ah,
Do you listen to Bob and Tom? Who's Bob and Tom? Who's Bob and Tom? Those are the Smothers Brothers, aren't they?
no, no, no. Wait a minute. Wait, wait. No, that's Bob and Ray. I was thinking of. Um,
He says Bob and Tom.
yeah,
Those
I'm
were the
no. I don't
those
know
were
who
the
Bob and
Smothers
Tom are.
Brothers. I think I know one
No,
named
no.
Tom.
Tommy. No, the other one wasn't Bobby Smothers, was it? It was Tom Smothers.
I know it's Tom.
Was
Who's
it
the other
was
one?
it Dick Smothers? Dickie Smothers?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yep. Hmm.
those two are funny as well. Now we're getting into okay boomer territory now.
Speaking
Oh,
of, you want to know a show I used to love, 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 and don't laugh. Don't even laugh.
I probably right.
Sonny and Cher.
Oh, that was classic.
I loved Sonny and
They
Cher
were-
show. I loved it.
No,
They were
well,
so funny.
a lot of those variety shows, they were
Carol
done
Burnett.
right. I mean, there were a few really well, Carol, nobody could top Carol Burnett,
Oh my God, I
especially
loved Carol
especially
Burnett.
when Harvey and Tim were on stage, making each other bust up.
Cracking up
You know
laughing.
that
Yeah.
that's quality TV there. And then Vicki Lawrence, they had to go too. Just if you go back to the family skit with the elephant, the Siamese elephant skit, you need okay. If you want to see professional actors break down on stage, go on YouTube. You're gonna want to find the Carol Burnett show, and it's basically it was like the family sketch. It was a precursor to Mama's Family, but with
Mm-hmm.
with Tim Conway and the Siamese elephants. You'll need to watch that, and make sure you watch the unedited version, and then you'll see
Unedited.
the unedited. Yeah, let's see. I mean, it was with Carol and Vicky and Tim and Dick Van Dyke was on there as well.
Oh, another
Yes.
hilarious guy.
Yeah. Well, if you forgive his really bad Cockney accent, Mary Poppins, but Dick Van Dyke was he still is um national treasure. Dean Martin, Dean Martin, Youngstown, Ohio, and the thing about Dean Martin was Dean Martin was never as drunk as he always portrayed himself.
As
He was
other
he
people
was
portrayed him too.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, he always came on with a drink and oh yeah, you Sammy boy, like that. No, he was never like that. That was all part of the act. So,
Wow, yeah.
speaking of drunk, more water because I'm like running out of voice. I know you guys are saying, "Thank God he's running out of voice." Maybe he'll shut up for a change.
Now you know I'm always coughing, like hacking up. It's like I talk all day long. Mm.
Oh, we saw Sally. Yeah,
Morgan Freeman. Oh, love him.
Morgan Freeman.
Bye, Caleb. I like Dick Van Dyke. Oh, I love Dean Martin, says Kelly.
Take care, Caleb.
What's Larry
Yes.
and Kelly, Richard? What is that? I don't know what that is. Larry and Kelly.
That's not Gavin and Stacy, obviously. Oh, Foster
Foster
Brooks.
Brooks. Oh
Foster
yeah.
Brooks. You just watching on any of the early celebrity roasts. Foster Brooks was just oh, I can't even do him justice. But you know, KH, you're absolutely right about Foster Brooks. Sonal,
Hi,
hi,
Sonal.
hi, Sonal.
Sonal, how are you?
Yes, Sonal. This is what I look like. Do not adjust your screen. Yeah.
She said Thomas and Richard to me and emoji. So I said Barry and Kelly. Okay. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing good. We're all doing good. Good to see you, Sonal. How was your day?
Oh,
How was your day? How was your day?
by the way, yes, he is Rick. Hi, Sonal. How you doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, but yeah, like Sonal, this Pezzo. Hey, fella Yinzer.
Pezzo, how are you?
There he is. There he is.
Steelers better
Pezzo.
win.
Remember, the Steelers have not lost a home Monday night game since what 1991 or something like that. We got this. I mean, it's just the Texans. We got this. I mean, yeah, they may have the number one defense, but and they may have CJ Stroud, but we'll be okay. Yes, I am
Minty,
doing
that's the
well, Subtle.
Smothers
Thank you very
Brothers.
much. The Smothers Brothers. Yeah, yeah, Dick and Tom. No, yeah, it is Dick and Tom, right?
Why is she saying Minty?
I don't know.
Oh, she's saying through Minty. Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Sometimes it gets a little confusing in the chat. Oh, jeez.
Not a gag. This is how it goes.
Aw, thanks, Kelly. Use the notes.
Kelly, thank you. You got the emojis. Favorite Elvis song?
Oh,
Oh, wait, okay. Wait a minute. Wait.
I don't know. I was never an Elvis fan. Kelly says I'm
in
coloring.
in the last band I was in, one of the iterations of the last band I was in, we would always end our first set with "Burning Love." Little hunk of burning love,
Oh
hunk
yeah.
of burning love, ho, 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 ho. Like we always end with that. So, but I also liked. I mean, "Can't Help Falling in Love." That's a classic for weddings and all that. And then the thing is that you want to sing it and perform it like Elvis did, like in the mid 70s. It's like wise men say thank you very much. Holy fools, thank you, because women are throwing top
True.
very much, but I thank you. So you got to do it that way. Somewhere here, I have I did dress up as Elvis for Halloween a few years ago. Somewhere I have a really bad thin polyester jumpsuit.
Oh no.
Somewhere I may have the wig somewhere too, but I think my real hair would stick out from underneath of it. So, oh, the Police. I Richard, the Police were the first concert I ever went to. They were doing it was the Synchronicity album tour. I saw them in Pittsburgh in 1983, and I think Joan Jett and the Blackhearts opened for them.
Oh wow.
All right, here comes the story. Here comes the story. So the very, very, very first band I was in, I was this is like 1983, so I was like 19 years old. Okay, me, I was playing keyboards at the time. Our guitarist Ron and our bass player John, we all went down to the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh at the time. We saw the Police, and we all ended up getting the same Police concert shirt that we wore for the Synchronicity tour. Had the three of them on there, and then the yellow, red, and blue stripes underneath that. Synchronicity tour 1983. Blah blah blah. The next day, we had to go down to okay, Pezzo. Do you know where Blawnox is? Blawnox is a town north of Pittsburgh along the Allegheny, I think on Route 8. But there was a place there called Pianos and Stuff where they sold like PA equipment, guitars and keyboards and all that. And we had to go down there for something for our band the next day. Our guitar player, the guitar player's father had a little Dodge pickup truck, little white Dodge pickup truck, and we all wanted to go down to pianos and stuff. We couldn't fit because this was a regular cab, so they put an old couch in the bed. The three of us, okay, three teenage boys sitting on a couch sideways in a white Dodge pickup, going down the interstate, wearing matching shirts. Okay, you don't know how many times we got stared at. Never by any girls, but we got stared at a lot. So it was somewhat embarrassing, but that's the Police. Um, Favorite Police song? Oh, geez, "Murder by Numbers," "Canary in a Coal Mine." Although, well, I do like every little thing she does in Magic too. Uh, also, 80s jams. I'm actually a sort of a new wave, new romantic fan like that. Like while everybody was doing like a lot of the fans like from where I am big into like the hair metal, So here I am listening to the more obscure stuff like well, I don't want to say Kaja Gugu, Thomas Dolby, Duran Duran, Erasure, Pet Shop Boys, but I'll listen to anything in the '80s. In fact, one of my main channels I have on my car is First Wave. So yeah, Peso, we were going down the Parkway East in the back of a pickup on a couch with three matching shirts, and we were not embarrassed by that because we were young and stupid. Good night, Vicky.
Good night, Vicky. Thanks for being here.
So now that I put that vision in your head, so
So are you having like a big party
all the
tomorrow?
pure. What's that?
Are you having a big party tomorrow?
Oh no, no, no,
You're
no.
not.
Right now, well, I got something going on with my mom. I mean, well,
Oh, okay.
um, she's she has some sort of crystal thing on. Oh, lover boy.
Oh, in
Look,
her ears?
I'm like in her ear and jaw thing. It's making her like a little bit.
Yes.
She looks like messing with like that. Well, I took her to the doctor yesterday, or the physical therapy, and they said it wasn't that, but she might have something going on with her sinuses. But she's
Yeah.
got some but she's got like a little bit of like instability. You know how your balance is a little bit off like that, so she's a little bit woozy. So
Yes, the
I'm
crystals. Yeah, they've told me about because I have a lot of like some vertigo, and it's
yeah.
all because of my ears. Something with the crystals. I don't know, but they tried to explain it to
Yes.
me. Yep.
My mom had that, and well, my mom said, well, they sort of told her how she could try to do it on her own, but every time she does that, she like falls out of the couch, and at that point, hilarity is going to ensue unless it's your own mother. Then it's not hilarious anymore. You know,
Right. Right.
so sometimes the difference between comedy and tragedy is proximity. I'm a little too close to the story. It's not funny. But if it happened to your mother, ha ha. So
Yeah.
that's how that goes. So, but it's not that. It might be something science related. So I might be taking her to go see somebody tomorrow after church. I'm not sure, but
Mm.
I mean, but she's doing well. I mean, she knows what's going on. Wait. One could drive around the burg and not hear Donnie Iris. Yeah. Oh, okay. Pezzo, the band I was in. This is where it sounds like I'm going into BS territory, but 5 years ago, our band opened for Donnie Iris when we played up in Katanning along the waterfront. Um, the guy who was in charge of our band also has his own sound system, and he got in tight with the guys in Katanning, and the people in Katanning hired him for him to do the sound for all the concerts in the park they did along the waterfront. And one of the writers he had was that, "Whoa, my band's going to open for everybody." So I got a chance to meet Donnie Iris, who is an incredibly great guy. He really is. And that was the one good thing with the way with him running sound and running out of sound company. We got a chance to open for quite a well, I don't want to say quite a few, but we got a chance to open for Eddie Money before he passed. We opened for Leader Ford. We opened for you. Are you there, Kelly?
Me? Yep, I'm right here.
Oh, okay. She's sitting there. I'm writing all these people open for. She's saying, "This guy is BSing us. Don't trust him. Get him off my channel right now."
I'm
And you're
just
like
sitting
that.
here
No, I
listening.
mean, no, no. I was
Hi,
I
Richie.
was able to
Oh, Eddie Money. Yes. Eddie Money had that mellow voice.
enough to get a chance to meet these people. Well, and we about there was an album. There was an album that came out called Working Man. It was a lot of artists doing Rush songs. and he sang a Rush song, um, "The Analog Kid." And I actually spent about a half hour talking to him just about that one song, and not talking about "Once Bitten, Twice Shy," because quite frankly, I hated "Once Bitten, Twice Shy." I always wanted to go "Once Bitten, Twice Shy, three times a lady," and I love you. Yeah. It's like, well, yeah. I mean, if we're talking about the ordinal numbers, it's we're gonna go in order. So, wait, wait, wait. Who's our third Rick? Richard, who's our third Rick?
Richard Green and Richard Green and Rick's Reviews and you.
Oh, Rick's reviews. Rick's reviews. You still here? Fantastic.
I don't know if he's
We're
still
gonna
here, but
we're gonna
Richard's counting them, I think.
Lita Ford looked like she smelled like a dumpster.
Can the real Rick please stand up?
Kelly,
Who's Kelly?
that's Kelly Heard. She said that, and you want to know something? It's pretty accurate, but I don't want to go any further than that. I mean, she was nice enough to talk to. I mean, she was a little bit full of herself, and she basically looked like a freight train took a dirt road. But she was good enough. She was nice enough to talk to us. I mean, I'm some peon from some podunk town, and she didn't have to say hi to us. You know how it is. I mean, when I am not to cast aspersions, but when you're a large star and you're sort of on your way down and you're sort of slumming it by playing in places like Katanning or whatever little 5,000 people town you're in, playing in some clamshell by a river, you know, you're gonna feel that. Although I got to, but there was a lot of people that didn't have that kind of attitude. They're like really cool talking to the people. And even though we were the same age they were, we never achieved the status they ever did. We were both on our way down, except that my fall was a lot shallower than their fall, but still, we just had a good time.
She was here in the town I live 30 miles. Really? There's this me, says Richard. There's this me, says Richard. Music speaks to the soul. It does, Larry. It does. It really does.
Yeah, and I was blessed to have the talent for the music because we have a Richard Green infestation going
Thank you,
on.
Solo.
Yes.
Nature Calls is
Hi,
Sono.
natures you liked. Thank
that's
you.
that's Murphy Sono. Uncle Hairball. Hi,
Um,
Uncle Hairball.
is Uncle here? Uncle.
There's only this for me, Kelly says. This is Sono's nature, says Nature Calls. A lot of talent came out of Southwest Pennsylvania. Perry Como, Bob Vinton. Bobby Vinton.
Bobby Vinton. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a name from a
Hmm.
long, long time ago. Wow. Haven't heard that name
Yep.
in decades.
Mhm.
Bobby Vinton. He played the accordion, right? Among other things.
Oh, well, no, he was mostly a singer, wasn't he? I don't think he played accordion.
Okay, then I'm thinking of somebody else. I know the name though. Who's the guy that played the accordion way back in the day? Isn't it Bobby Vinton? No, I forget. Even in purple?
Uncle Hairball, hello there.
Let's pin you up, Uncle. Are you feeling better now, Uncle? There's a few artists from Arkansas, says Larry. Larry, that big winner still has not come forward. Are you sure it's not a family member?
Uncle, are you feeling no pain?
A great singer, yeah.
Uncle Hairballs. That's I actually was going to be. I was supposed to be on New Year's Eve, and I actually got some food poisoning or a stomach bug, and I had to cancel out. But I was gonna I was gonna be on for New Year's Eve, and I was gonna tie two on in case one fell off, but that didn't happen.
Yep. So now what happened today?
Oh, today with me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we went over everything, all the notes. I have my binder with my name on it, and I got all the stuff that I need to know. I even actually have a copy of the service for tomorrow. I don't need to memorize it. Basically, they're gonna they're gonna ask me things important to our church.
Yep.
Like, do you promise never to screw a light bulb in sideways? And I say I promise, and whatever I have to, whatever I need to say, So, and then we're going over what all needs to be done and what my responsibilities are and what I'll be responsible for. And I am very excited.
I bet
A
you
little
are.
bit
That's
nervous,
exciting.
yes, little bit nervous, but
Oh, sure, of course.
all right. But yeah, I open for Donnie Iris in that. I'll be okay in that.
You'll be
So
you're among family and friends there.
yeah, it'll all be good.
Yeah.
And then
Super exciting.
and then I got my first meeting tomorrow, Monday night, which basically preacher she said what I knew what I was going to do anyways, basically sit back and listen and see what's going on, because it's like I don't want to go in there day one and start making grand changes to church. It's like, okay, from now on we're gonna seat everybody alphabetically. No, I don't want to do that. So that and you don't do that to Presbyterians. Presbyterians have their pew, and that pew's been in their family has sat in that pew for generations. Seriously, in our church, you know, we have this we have the pews that we have, and this pew has been this family for the past 3 or 4 generations, and then this pew has been at least 120 years sat this family, blah blah blah. So I'm not going to do anything silly like that.
Right. Yep. Very nice.
So it will be wonderful, and I can't wait. And
Um,
I'm not going to bore them with the same stories I'm boring everybody else here with. You know, I can still tell you about the blue lines in hockey, but I don't know if anyone wants to hear that tonight.
oh yeah, my husband's watching hockey too.
Everybody's doing Conway Twitty right now, so that's what they're talking about. Conway Twitty.
Who is?
Who that? Um, Pezzo was.
Oh, in the
Uh,
chat. Okay. I didn't know if you meant like, on the news or something.
by the way, that's not his real name, Conway Twitty.
It's not.
No, it actually comes from, if I remember right, it comes from a city or a town in Oklahoma and a town in Texas.
Oh.
I can't remember what his real name was, and if I had a device, but it actually came from I think like Conway, Oklahoma, and Twitty, Texas. And oh, Larry, hey, I'm sorry, Larry Sings here. Hi, Larry, how you doing?
Yeah, Larry's here.
Hi, Larry. I'm sorry, I'm yapping away. I gotta see who else here.
Three Richard Tears. Larry says I know. Real name was Harold, right? Says Pezzo.
Oh, duh. I got an iPad here. Okay, very slow iPad. Conway Twitty, real name.
Richard. I was confused as to who I was.
Oh, his real name was Engelbert Humperdinck. No, that's not right.
What you talking
Okay,
about, Willis?
His real name was Harold Jenkins.
Oh, you were right. The Harold Peso, you were right.
Yes.
Yep. Harold
At this point,
Jenkins.
okay. At this point, whatever point this was, he took the stage name of Conway Twitty, combining the names of two cities, Conway, Conway in Faulkner County, and Twitty, Texas. Okay, they're both in Texas.
Oh,
Okay, so his name was Harold Jenkins, but he picked two towns in Texas. No, I don't want to upgrade to Google Maps. I just get me back. You want to upgrade? It's like, yeah. You want cheese on your shoe? No, I just get me a. Now Engelbert Humperdinck is not his real name either. It's what Kevin Dorsey or something like that. Because there was actually somewhat famous composer of the same name in the late 1800s, early 1900s. Um, was named Engelbert Humperdinck. I don't know why he picked the same name. It'd be like like me coming on here. Hey, my name's Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Tom Jones and Engelbert are terrific singers. Oh, those
Yes,
are the
they
ones my
are.
mom listened to. My mom listened to both of them. Tom Jones.
Ah, Tom Jones.
My mother used to think he was so hot.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Na
Yeah,
na 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 na. It's
you
not
did that good.
unusual. Oh, and Delilah. Delilah is such.
Oh, I do
Oh
like that
my God,
song.
that song. It's yeah, yeah, and he just chews the scenery and he emotes that song so well. It's just
Yep,
it's such a hammy renditioning of that song, but it's just perfect. It just melts you.
yep,
It's just all that like that, but it's just incredible. Tom Jones.
Lawrence Welk show.
Oh, with the Lennon sisters and the champagne music, and that was the funny thing. Pezzo, I'm not sure how old you are, but I think it was
Me?
WIIC WPXI Pezzo. Is this going back like Channel 11 back in the 70s? Um, Here's the funny thing. Channel 11 would show. Oh, then Pezzo, you're my age. Channel 11. It might have been back when they were WIIC. I think it was them. They did Lawrence Walk show, and then on Saturday night, and then right after that, Hee Haw. How can you go from Lawrence Walk to Hee Haw? That's like a stylistic whiplash right there. It's like you're hearing and all of a sudden then after 60 minutes of this, it's just really bizarre. Yep, Pezzo remembers.
I thought they were brothers, Sassoon. The Conley cousins.
Oh, I never understood that growing up. I said, yeah, I know they're both variety shows and they're both based heavily on music, but the music was so diverse. It's you know, it's like putting gravy on vanilla ice cream. You like gravy, you like ice cream. You don't combine them.
No.
Or maybe you do put gravy on your ice cream. I don't know. So or like peanut butter and sardines. Who knows? I just some people do that.
Yep, they do.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with country. Don't misconstrue. Country is wonderful. Lawrence Walk bubble machine music is wonderful, but having them both together,
It's
you
not
know,
wonderful.
yeah, it's it's a Venn diagram that never comes close to each other. It's like this. That's what it is. It's not this. It's this. It's I mean, probably the only thing they might have in common is they both advertise Doan's pills. That might be it. So, do we all remember Doan's pills?
No.
Yeah. Doan's pills was specifically made for when you had backaches. When you had a backache, you took Doan's pills,
Oh, no, I
little
don't remember
little
that.
green pills. Yes, how the little green pills knew your pain was in your back and not anywhere else, I have no idea. But Doan's pills knew. It's
Barry
like
remembers.
it would be like, what if a man took Midol? What would happen?
Probably nothing.
Exactly. Kelly remembers Doan's pills, and so does Larry.
Yeah.
And everybody remembers the Venn diagram too. Good, because I'm not self censoring myself. I'm just going to afraid all of a sudden. And thank God Pezzo was here because at least I had somebody who could back me up on Saturday night TV in Pittsburgh. So that's embarrassing because it's like maybe I should filter myself. Maybe if I ever do this again, maybe I should actually have a script.
No, you don't have to have a script if you don't want to. You can wing it.
I I have a Yinzer here, and I appreciate that. So,
I'm an
Pezzo,
80s
thank you for
child,
being
Larry.
here.
Yep. Yeah, Pezzo. Yeah, I love Pezzo.
Yes.
Sister remembers what happens when you're little and you eat X-Lax.
Uh huh. We we had a kid in school in junior high would always mooch off of people. Mooch, it's like, oh, can I have some of that? Can I have some of that? Come inside of that. And so finally somebody got fed up and brought in the chocolate X-Lax and they scraped off the X-Lax. So
Oh,
basically
no.
it looked like like small Hershey bars because they were all segmented like that.
Yep.
And the one guy he broke out, and he got rid of the outside wrapper, but still had the silver wrapper around that because back then you wrap things twice because that's what you do. And so he would the silver wrapper, which was rewrapped because all the X-Lax names were scraped off the individual chocolates. And obviously, at lunchtime the kid came over. Oh, you got chocolate? Can I have some chocolate? It's like, here, have the whole bar. I'm getting sick of this. Like that. And of course, the kid who ate the chocolate went home a half hour later
Aw.
because boom.
Yeah.
He never
Aw.
mooched after that.
Oh, that's
Oh,
terrible,
the night
though.
the Night Stalker. I think they still play that on MeTV. If anybody knows what MeTV is.
Uh-uh.
MeTV is one of those sideband nostalgia TVs.
Oh,
If you
yes.
don't have
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't
Me,
have
M-E. Yep.
METV, yeah. It's on a lot of cable systems, but if you don't have cable, it's usually a sideband of one of the broadcast digital channels. Like if you had, I'll use Pittsburgh for an example. In fact, I was just talking about Channel 11 WPXI. Back then it was WIIC. WPXI, they broadcast on Channel 11 until the digital thing. Um, Now they're still known as Channel 11, but the digital signal could be wherever the FCC put them. It doesn't really matter because nobody cares. But aside from having Channel 11, they also have 11.2 and 11.3 and 11.4 on and on.
Yep.
And there's a lot of these ones like Me TV, Antenna TV, and some of those other ones like that that will have those. So I
Yep.
mean, if you're sick of watching Kardashians, if you're sick of watching The Weakest Link, I can Hogan's Heroes, yeah,
Yep.
or I can turn it on like that.
Bewitched.
And
Hmm.
the Elizabeth Montgomery,
I love Bewitched.
What's the matter? Hey, how you doing? I have a special affinity for people whose last names are also state capitals. Elizabeth Montgomery.
There you go.
Yep. Although I'm not quite a big fan of Bend Over, but that's a different story. Um, but aside from that, Elizabeth Montgomery was fantastic. She really was. Oh, Endora, yeah, Endora. Oh, Endora was.
was a model.
Oh, Endora. Oh
That was
my.
the mother-in-law. That was her mother.
Yes, yes, yes. She was one of the original Mercury players. Agnes Moorehead.
Agnes Moorehead, yep.
Yes,
Mhm.
she was one of Orson Welles' original Mercury players. In fact, she was on she was in Citizen Kane
I never
along with
saw
Joseph
that.
Cotton and Orson Welles. You never saw Citizen Kane.
No. No.
You you need to
I need to
see
sit
it.
in front of the
I
TV for,
mean,
like, a week, 'cause there's so many
yeah.
movies I wanna
I mean,
see.
there's a lot of movies that I have never seen either. You know, like I haven't seen any of the Harry Potter movies. I haven't seen any of those, but
Me neither.
I have seen Citizen Kane, and there are a lot of incredible things Orson Welles had done uh, with the cinematography on that, and it was he just some incredible storytelling on that. It's an all right story, but just it's a beautiful movie. It's a beautiful movie to watch. You know,
I'll have to
um,
put that on my list.
yeah, it is. I mean, and it. I mean, the movie is in the top five of pretty much everybody's must see movies, and there is a good reason. I mean, it's the story is compelling enough, but a lot of the techniques from that movie were never done before. He invented them. You
Right.
know, into putting a hole in the floor to put the camera in to shoot up at the actors to show them, you know, being larger than normal. And when they had to do that, you had to see the ceiling of the room they're in. Watch old movies. Notice that you never see a ceiling.
Right.
You know, they have a flat or a backdrop or wherever they are. You never you and I broke something, I don't know what it was. And you never see a ceiling. They had to find some way to show a ceiling, show that it was lit, but not have that light interfere with the camera. Oh, it was just some incredible stuff.
Wow.
All right, who am I? Who Wizard of Oz? Yes. Rowan Atkinson? Yes. Oh, Rowan Atkinson. Oh, Kelly. Oh, jeez. Blackadder. I could watch Blackadder any single time of the day, especially the fourth one. Uh, and also Hugh Laurie was in that. Take Hugh Laurie's character from Blackadder Goes Forth and compare him to Hugh Laurie's character in House. They're two different people. But it's just fantastic, and I was always a big fan of Stephen Fry too. So Raphael Leah, hi.
Hi, Raphaelia. How are you tonight? Miami Blues. Miami
I never
Blues.
I've heard of that. I never saw that, Wassa.
I don't think I ever saw it either.
No, but I've heard of it.
Kelly T. Did you?
I have some I have some strange tastes in movies when it comes to like old movies. I love biblical epics.
Oh, really?
Like one of my favorite movies is the Ten Commandments.
Is that the one with what's his face? Charlton Heston.
Charlton Heston, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's a good movie.
not just Charlton Heston. Ann
That's what
Baxter,
I remember.
yeah. Ann Baxter she just vamps all over that movie. Oh Moses. I mean, you just this is fantastic. And Yo Predator, Moses, you know, Moses like that. And then Sir Cedric Hardwick. Um, Vincent Price was in it.
Another one.
Yeah, yes, yes, and Edward G. Robinson. Edward G. Robinson is Dathan, the Jewish, the end up being the Jewish governor, but he ended up going on the Exodus like that, and here's Edward G. Robinson, and then he's Edward G. Robinson. He is playing Edward G. Robinson in a toga type thing out in the desert, wandering around the desert. Where's your Moses now? See, yeah, yeah. Where's your Moses now? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a gangster. It's gangster Bible. It's love that. And then also aside from that, Ben Hur, greatest story ever told, Jesus of Nazareth, Jesus, King of Kings, and once you get past that, then it's the apocalyptic movies, pre-apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic.
Such
It's I
as
did Miracle Mile is a good movie. It's about an accidental nuclear launch and the 12 hours of panic before the world ends. Um, that was a Miracle Mile. No. Yeah, that was Miracle Mile. What's the one that had the big huge SUV things? Came out in '81. I can't. Oh, Logan's Run.
I never saw any of those movies.
Uh, Logan's Run. Now that you look back on it, is silly. Logan's Run was the last sci-fi movie before Star Wars. Okay,
Mm.
if you go just like some of the sci-fi movies from the like the movies from the 50s, the sort of schlocky ones like them and all that, and then like Forbidden Planet came out, which is really good. Basically, Forbidden Planet was a major studio turning Shakespeare's Tempest into a sci-fi movie starring a serious Leslie Nielsen. That was actually a good movie. And then you would have these other movies that would come out in the mid '60s after the spy things like um Soylent Green, The Omega Man, um all the two more Charlton Heston movies. Also there's an interesting one. I have it taped to my TV downstairs. It's called The World, the Flesh and the Devil. It's with Harry Belafonte, and he was trapped in a coal mine somewhere in central Pennsylvania when a basically a radioactive apocalypse hit, and everybody was killed and disappeared, but everything kept left over. And he thought he was the only one left on Earth until he found another woman in New York City when he went there. And at that point, it was him and this other woman. And now all of a sudden, you had Harry Belafonte, who was a black man, and I can't remember who the actress was a white woman. Now it became a race study as well as a survival movie, and it sort of went. It sort of went in that direction as well until Jose Ferrer came in on a boat, good because he was looking for survivors of the Holocaust as well, and that was also another post apocalyptic. And then I was going through that, then the sci-fi, and then you turn to once 2001 hit, you had movies like Dark Star that actually were science fiction, like in space, and then they went to the uh, post apocalyptic society movies like Logan's Run, and everything was sort of stagnant. Then all of a sudden, Star Wars is like, oh my goodness, Star Wars. And now everybody has to make a space opera where the good guy beats the bad guy with the help of people in robot costumes. And we got pew pew going on over the place. And that changed the whole look of sci fi. You know a lot about movies. I'm no, I'm not a movie producer. I was a I did a lot of things for communications. So a communications media degree back in the '80s and '90s was basically getting a 4-year degree in trivia. That's exactly what it was. I mean, you knew you would learn things like I Love Lucy was the first sitcom that used the three camera method, where you actually had three cameras going on instead of using a one camera method. The first time you saw a married couple in bed together after the Hayes Code was the Munsters. We actually got graded knowing that.
Right.
I mean, people thought sociology degrees were useless. Let me introduce you to communications media. You know, here's your degree. Go on Jeopardy, win 30,000. Welcome. Go pump gas.
Hi, Jeff. Just got
Hello,
here.
Jeff.
Heard you
Yes,
missed
we did.
me.
Jeff, we did miss you.
Get in here, Jeff, says Kelly Heard. Star Wars. The Brady Bunch. Yeah, the Brady Bunch. The Partridge Family. That was one of my favorites, the Partridge Family.
Yep.
How about Eight is
I think
Enough?
I love you. I think I love you. I think I
Yes.
love you.
They had
But
some
what am I
great
so afraid
songs.
of? Yes, it was.
Great songs. How about Eight is Enough? Remember that? Eight is Enough.
Oh, with Dick Van Patten. Yep.
Yes. Yep. And all those kids.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I think there were 8 of them. Yeah.
Hi, Real Fishing. Remember the
The
Brady
Adams
Bunch?
Family, the
Adam's
Adams
Family.
Family, the Adams Family, and the Munsters, like both came out at the same time,
Love them both.
which is really, which is like the same year, which is really coincidental.
Yeah.
But Hollywood is never really good on creativity and being uh, original. So you have that. So
Yeah. Saturday here too. What are you talking about? Happy Monday, Richard.
wait, you
Hi,
talking about the
Reeling.
Happy Monday or the Happy? No, Happy Mondays. Happy Mondays is a band from Manchester. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the Happy Mondays were a band, a part of the Manchester scene. I, their big hit over here was "Step On." Pezzo, you don't know how much I loved Wonder Woman.
The only thing I liked out of that was Charlie's Angels and the Love Boat.
Now, Wonder Woman, I okay. First off, aside from Linda Carter, you had Lyle Waggoner. And Lyle Wagner he was always like the straight was the straight man, not I mean, you have like a second, you have the straight guy, then he was funny, but he wasn't the funny person like in Carol Burnett. But I always like Lyle Wagner because he was a lot better than people thought he was. And I always liked the interplay where Lyle Wagner had no idea that Linda Carter was Wonder Woman, that that she was just Diane the secretary, even though it was still the stupid thing. Take off the glasses. Hey, I'm Superman. Look at that. It's like, yeah, right. Anyways, I always liked that dynamic. And then the first season, it was all World War II stuff, which means every week we fight Nazis. And we, Nazi this, Nazi that, Nazi that. Well, you can only have a year of Nazis until everything gets stale. Um, you know, we turned Hitler into a hedgehog. Now he's trying to take over Liberia. What are you going to do from there? So they did the whole time travel thing where now Lyle Wagner is his own grandson or whatever it works in. But now Diane is in modern 1970s thing, and there's no sexual tension. And we don't have to worry about Nazis anymore. What the big thing with Wonder Woman was in the second, especially the third season, was um, teenagers in trouble, teenage runaways, teenage drinking, teenage smoking. Yeah, it was a lot of that. They started going heavy on the nanny state stuff, but it was still a fun program.
No, he had rain. Yeah, he just had rain.
not have believed that you could survive a nuclear bomb by ducking under your dashboard. I never would have. I never would have thought that.
Hmm.
But Jason Robards survived a nuclear bomb being dropped 5 miles away from him by ducking under his dashboard.
Hmm. Interesting. Is that a
Yes, that
boat
is a
dock?
boat dock on. Yes.
Yes, it is a boat dock. Yes, it is. It is. World War II history is one of my favorite subjects. Is Kelly Hurd.
Well, then
Duck and
Kelly
cover pretty
remembers.
soon.
Well, then Kelly Hurd remembers when they took Hitler's brain and tried to put it inside a hedgehog to conquer Liberia. It was. It wasn't talked about very much, but somebody like Kelly would know that.
Canal de Sac. Yep, that's what it is. Why did the peanut
Yep.
call the police? Because he was assaulted?
Ah.
Oh, it took me a minute to get that one. Mm-mm-mm. We watched Nuremberg, the new film about the Nazi trials. Oh, that stuff, all that stuff from way back then, it's just so upsetting.
It is upsetting, but it's I don't want to say it's necessary, but I mean there is morbid curiosities. I would probably watch something like that.
Yeah.
And canality sack is an incredible term. Kelly H, if you invented that, I would go out and trademark it immediately. Seriously. I mean, they they trade what's his name? Pat Riley, the guy who coached the Lakers back in the 80s and 90s. He trademarked the word three-peat. So
True.
get Canal de Sac trademarked.
That's
Or else
true.
you're going to have everybody using it. You're not getting any royalties.
A book someone hit me in the head. I only have my shelf to blame. Why is it? It's been too long. How have you been? We turned on General Hospital when we got home from school. I had Luke and Laura. Remember the wedding? Luke and Laura.
Yes, yes, we had to find out what was going on with Luke and Laura.
Oh my God. My sister and I were at
One,
the mall. Luke and Laura. Yep. We were at the mall shopping, my sister and I, after school. We got out of school early or something, and she drove. We went to the mall, and all of a sudden we remembered it was on, and so we ran to like a department store like Sears, and we ran to the TV section, and we begged the people to turn on Luke and Laura's wedding, and they did. And then so many people gathered in Sears watching the whole entire wedding. I'll never
oh
forget it.
yeah,
It was amazing. How was your trip, Messy? What trip? Your nickname is Mutts? Did you hear about the cucumber who said his sold his soul to be pickled? He made a deal with the devil. What did one banana say to the other when he hurt my feelings? Anthony Gary died. Yes. I think that's why it was brought up again not too long ago. It was about the wedding because he died. Aw, Dolly, thank you for the floating heart. You're so nice to us. Hi, soft soul.
which which soap opera was it that John Delancey was in? The guy who ended up playing who he ended up playing Q on Star Trek: The Next Generation, but him he was like one of the funny like sort of like the funny guys. I don't know if it was General Hospital he was on that or not. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi Dolly, how are you?
Hi, Dolly. Hi, soft soul.
And
Rick,
hello, soft
are
soul.
you done, Rick? Because I know you have a very important day tomorrow.
Oh, good gravy. I'll tell you, we'll go to 10:30.
Okay, because I don't want to keep you up at all.
Yeah, I still have to explain about the blue lines in hockey,
And did you
and
show
I
them your what your the
oh
thing you showed me before?
oh yeah, these are my notes for tomorrow and for Friday and for Monday night. So I got all this going on, which I'm gonna go over. Although a lot of this stuff will be gone over Monday night at the meeting, but I just want to do a quick perfunctory read. If perfunctory is a word, I'm going to do a quick perfunctory read of that so I know what they're talking about in there. And then the other thing I was doing today, because since I'm on the other side of the screen, it's all about me. So, anyways, and then here is the song that the teenage girls are going to be singing in a couple weeks in our church. It's a song. The song called "Strong" by a Christian artist named Ann Wilson. Not the same Ann Wilson who's in Heart,
Or
but Ann Wilson, anyways. But
mm,
that's the song. The top line is the piano motif to start the song off, and there's all the chords. So if you're scoring at home, what the chords of the song are. Basically, it's a lot of F majors, a lot of B flat seconds, a G minor seventh, and the bridge is a D minor in the bridge. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Rick, what was that? And the only thing I could say that was Time Killer. so and there are a lot of great things being mentioned. Oh, Ricardo Montalban. What as Khan? Oh my God, Ricardo Montalban as Khan.
I don't even know who Khan is.
Um, uh, Kelly Hurd, help us out here. Star Trek Two: Wrath of Khan. Let's also, and Kelly Hurd could probably back me up on this. Um, the how much of Star Trek borrows from Shakespeare is aside from the whole, from hell's heart I stab at thee, but of all of the stuff from Star Trek 5 or Star Trek 6, there was a lot, when we always talk about, oh, there's nothing like reading Shakespeare in the original language it was written. Apparently Shakespeare was a Klingon, which that, yeah, I know. And basically, you know, everybody in the theater when they heard that line, "Oh, you should listen to Star Trek and the original Klingon," entire theaters would do a spit take right there. It's like original, original Klingon. Well, that you'd get that. It's silly.
That's hilarious.
Now everybody's doing Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island. The plane,
Fantasy
yes.
Island. Fantasy
Tattoos.
Island. Okay, ABC Saturday nights. And what show was on? Okay, chat for 3,000 points. 3 rooms of carpeting and the Samsonite luggage. What show came on before Fantasy Island
Love Boat.
on ABC on Saturday night?
Love Boat.
Yeah, Kelly gets the 3 rooms of carpeting and the Samsonite luggage and
I
a
did
case of
like Love
turtle
Boat.
wax. Yeah, the Love Boat. That's exactly it.
I
The
did like that.
Love Boat.
Yeah. Hi, Cleaner. Oh, thank you so much, Cleaner. Thanks. The Love Boat. We still watch the reruns on one of those old, those old rerun channels that you talked about. Mm-hmm.
Me TV. Yeah.
Yep. Well, Love Boat. Yep. Yep.
Exciting and you have to Vegas it up. Love. Exciting and new. Hey, come aboard. You got to do a lot of pointing too. Huh? We're expecting you. Hey, the love boat. Yeah, you have to get through all the slurs and all that. That's how you Vegas a song.
You did
You can
good.
you
You
can
did
sing a
good.
song and then you Vegas a song, and that's how you know what's going on when you do the you Vegas it up.
Hi, Karma Killer. Yes, you do. Starsky and Hutch. Yeah.
Oh, Gilligan's Island. Oh, 3 hour tour. If I had, hold on,
Heart
hold
to
on.
Heart. Yeah. I remember Heart to Heart.
All right, you there?
We're here.
Okay. It just turned into a Fibber McGee and Molly thing with my closet going there. I thought I had my melodica with me. I might be down in the basement. A melodica is a basically it's a hooter. It's a thing you blow in with the keys on it, and I can play all that crap. It's like I thought I had it in my closet, but I have it downstairs, so I could regale you with some songs, and
Oh,
then you would probably be tagged by the YouTube police for copyright infringement.
probably. Hmm.
Yeah, so I'll just you just
High Heaven.
put up put up with my bad singing.
You're doing good with the singing. You had a crush on Stephanie Powers. Yeah, she was beautiful, wasn't she?
Oh,
She was beautiful.
yes, she was.
She had great hair. Yes, she did have great hair. Kelly Heard. What is Hooters about? Kelly.
Stephanie Powers had this one outfit. It was like a color block dress. It was like, like this quadrant was black, and then this quadrant was white, and then at the waist, it flopped colors.
Oh, I
It was,
remember that dress.
so white. Okay. And do you remember that her shoes were also two different colors?
Yep, yep, yep. I love
I
that
did
show.
not. Yeah, yes, Kelly, I found my hooter. I couldn't even find my hoo ha. What you I find my hooter?
I hate when I can't find it.
I misplaced my hooter. Well, where were you last, Hooters? Well, maybe you mixed it with one of them. Well, it's not good. So
It's not good.
it's not good. It's not good at all. Okay, Chad, what was I okay enough?
You were great.
Did I ramble on too much?
Yeah, it was great. I can't believe we did 2.5 hours. That went so quickly.
Except for the chat. The chat's like, finally.
No,
Like
the
that.
chat thoroughly enjoyed themselves getting to know you and listening to your stories.
Yeah, I have a lot more stories. I'm basically just a silly person. But
Well, we love you. We're glad that you're here.
I love all you guys. I love all yins guys and that,
All yins. Loves all our
All yins
yins.
guys. All yins guys take care of that, okay?
Hoo ha.
And go and let's go Stellars. I gotta wave a terrible something. Okay. Okay, I don't have a terrible tie, so here's a terrible tie. Which I might wear to church tomorrow. I don't know. Except it's all twisted now. It stayed on the light stand though.
Go away,
That was
Steelers, says
amazing.
Kelly. Kelly. Kelly heard. Rick
Kelly,
was a
Kelly,
great guest.
Kelly,
Thoroughly enjoyed this. Thank you, Pezzo. Me too. It was great. Very
Kelly.
entertaining.
Just because your Cowboys didn't get in, I'm sorry.
Perry Mason.
I,
Oh, Perry
but
Mason's
but
good.
but Kelly heard. I do love you. Kelly heard. You're the woman my mom wish I grew up to be.
You know what else is another good old show is, Twilight Zone. I love the old
Oh,
Twilight Zone.
okay. We're going back to Elizabeth Montgomery.
Yes, Rod Sterling. 2?
You need to run, not walk, to YouTube or Tubi or Fubu or Pluto or wherever that has the old Twilight Zone episodes you need to watch too. It's with Charles Bronson and Elizabeth Montgomery. That was where I fell in love with Elizabeth Montgomery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying run, don't walk to find this episode. Seriously, it is great. It's probably my second favorite episode next to a game of pool, which was basically a retelling of um, the Hustler. It's sort of like a retelling of that, but it had Jack Klugman and Jonathan Winters.
Oh,
Yes, yes, Jack Klugman, Jonathan Winters. Jonathan Winters is wicked funny. Without Jonathan Winters, we would not have had Robin Williams.
true, that's true.
Yes,
Yep.
Jonathan Winters was the true king of the North American non sequitur humor. I mean, you England was full of it. Before you had Monty Python, you had it last the 1948 show and the Frost Report and all that stuff like that. They were doing the reverence there, but Jonathan Winters was the only one doing it real justice in America. He's the comedic champ.
He was funny.
Yes, he was.
Mhm.
Okay. Um.
You ready to sayonara?
Yes, I am. Everybody,
Yes.
I love all yins, guys.
We love yins all too.
Pezzo, thank you for having my back for the Pittsburgh stuff
Yes.
because I don't know if anybody would believe Lawrence Welk and Hee Haw being on right one after another one. Kelly Hurd, bless you for being you. Kelly, you, Daisy May Kelly, I love you to bits. I love you to pieces, and I love you to scraps. And Scraps is our dog. So,
I love you
no.
guys too.
It's
I
like,
love all you
oh,
guys.
I'll tell you, our family is so poor, we need Scraps. Scraps was our dog. Yeah. So,
All right, Richard. I love you, buddy.
all right. All right, guys, take care. I'll
Have a
see
good
you
night,
all later.
everybody. We'll see y'all
You
next
too. Good
time.
night,
All right.
everybody.
Good night.
Mwah. Good night.